Awesome. Is my audio clear enough?
Coming out about your life loosely. Okay, I know that you had over 33 of the biggest stars do your videos. I know that Leonardo DiCaprio, you went by his house and hung out with him and used his bathroom.
2.0, we coming in hot. Brian Delgado with us.
In the morning, you must have bars. Welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas. Shade 4 and 5, Lil Dicky. It's your turn to rock. Wonder, drop a beat on him. Sway in the morning, Shade 4 and 5. Turn that beat up on your headphones. Get the headphones. Okay, turn it up. Turn it up on cue.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna get serious. Here we go.
On my page.
Lil old dick and I'm back in this bitch. I know y'all know when I rap what it is. All facts don't fib. Got a gang full of hits in touch with the kids like a pedo. I'm a jam like Shaq. I'm a bang when I wish. Up in this bitch like a feeder. Ain't no timelines, there ain't no time list. Hold up, MJ 96 meaning I'm back on my bullshit. You know I come hard like a full dick. Suburban and white. Stay with the bread like some Cool Whip though. Look how it spread, Cool Whip flow. I can make him right with an IG live. And my girl got bombs on a baji hot. And between her legs is looking right, hypotenuse. Break it all down. Hold up, Sway, let me bring it all down. Been out here, citizenship. Look at how I got everybody tuned in right now. They'll probably watch this for an hour. Tracy, I brought you flowers. Gas out the ass like flatulence. I was slept on like mattresses. I got my head right, aspirin. I'm cashing in. I'm not about to hold a paper and display it like a thumbtack. No touchback, they about to run his back. And if you ever met me, you root for me, sharp shit. Coming out my dome, I'm a unicorn. Part of my breath. Only Berkey said I fuck with his breast. Elevator kissing hoes at the Ritz. Freaky Friday, I get in, I'm like Chris. Wait, Sway, pass me the rock. Get it. Post, jab, up fake. Pump, jumping in, 2 shots at the line. I got him like a mime. Odell Beckham might cut on a dime. Glow in the dark, see me anytime. Used to put the Xbox controller on my dick and let it vibrate. How I jerked off as a child. Came a long way. Now I'm like, hey, girl, you, me.
See, I don't see that much difference.
Hey, her brother looking at me like, hey,
but it's just
fuck
there's
her, bro.
more of them. But
Sway, her brother looking at me like, hey, fuck her, bro. I'm like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These hooks got me scoring. See me coming from afar. Rapping in France. I never need an advance. I'm switching it up like I'm trans. Although I'm the Trojan man, I'm eating the pussy like cervical cancer. I know where I'm going, but shit, if my GPS gotta sleep in my sedan, I can't do the schmurder dance. I get caught up. Looking awkward.
So I put the kids
Sometimes
on the
I'll catch it for a minute.
Like,
OJ with it, y'all wonder how I did it. My mom hit me once, she lugged it and sue, but I'll stomp y'all out like a devil can sue. All the shoe brands wanted me to sign. I remember they thought I was Lonely Island. There will not be another like me. I could go viral if I put out a snippet. I'm sick like a coda, you really could get it. I'll always be playing just like I'm embedded.
Oh yeah.
I got a leg up like Ottoman though. My television show is coming, but that is irrelevant. Right now I'm rapping like Present Skit. How did I get here? I got big rapping like Diddy.
Oh yeah, we've been live for a bit.
Hold on, let me find the melody. All my fans are getting mad at me. They just want to hear me spazzing now, but I just had to put a couple smashes out.
Hey,
How is this shit a pop star?
Chad
Rap name is a dick joke. How did he make it that far? The pussy is good like a hot bag. They're waiting on my buzz like the Outback. In and out with the bag like I make tea. When I do shop and squeeze, eyebrows long like AD. Girls get wet like Navy. Pull up like I'm Stephen Shoe Cream. Players in the NBA text me.
Because everybody in Congress is be hating on video games, saying it promotes violence. I'm like, what year is this? 1990? Did we not watch this shit years ago? Yeah, video games promotes violence. Just like I'm gonna beat Pac-Man, chase a bunch of pills, think it goes
fast like Ramadan, the Autobahn, the show down the bomb, I'm off the farm, I'm on the court, the Jumbotron is on the board, they're playing the song, LeBron is nodding. Am I James Worthy? Look at my bars, I'm made up like Bernie.
That's it.
Oh, we having fun. Girls see me and start blushing just because I'm around. I used to always get a boner at my physical sway. If this is cultural appropriation, what can I say? What would you have me do? You know I gotta rap. But the times now are scary. Hold up, wait, take a step back. Think about shit. Internet is a permanent place. It's gonna live forever.
People have uppercutted their heads off their spine.
Think about everything. I'm such an idiot. I used to cover R. Kelly songs at my show without even knowing it was problematic. I feel the pressure. I'm more strictly. What I do, act more Jewishly. Come on, Sway. Right emoji. Am I living like I need to get a job? Or living like I need a bodyguard? I play tennis with Leonardo. How y'all train on track like cargo? I go dumb, don't dumb it up. Don't fuck on planes, but I'm coming up. Add up my views to sum it up. I was just on Sports Center. Done it up.
I mean, I thought about the hot coffee mod.
My haters look mad like son of a. Now let me go and finish on my album, Jesse Smollett. You know I'ma fuck it up. And I'm out. And I'm gone.
anybody hear anything he just said?
We already have the.
Are we going there?
All right. Well, we are live.
The ratings on the games. I mean, like if they're really gonna crack down on this, supposedly, like not that parents aren't gonna pay for it anyways, but if you're gonna have a kid walk up and try to buy an M-rated game, you're old enough to buy this. Not gonna
we got
parent from buying it, or this kid, taking their mom's credit card and digitally downloading it. But man, chill the hell out.
Hell yeah.
Remember the what's it called? Remember the what's it called? The game called Bully, right?
Yeah.
Bully. Once it came out. Yeah, Jack Thompson just jumped in and said, "Okay, violence in video games, yada yada yada." And I was
they thought about making a sequel, but with all these bedroom bullies and digital crap, people be freaking out. People are gonna take that as a page, and I don't know if TC be talking, but he's muted as hell. Just as an FYI.
I have not spoken.
I'm actually flying in a corner of the screen.
I see you now. Yeah, there you are. You guys hear me now?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah. Okay, we can see
Stay
the
off
stream
those
now,
737 Maxes, bro.
What
up?
What
Cheska,
up?
Dragon.
Sorry, guys.
Ooh.
Little technical difficulties. We're waiting on our guy, Mr. The Doge. I don't know what he's doing. I think he was in heat. Got his balls clipped earlier this week, so waiting
I
on
thought he
him.
was already muted.
He's humping a fire hydrant. I don't know.
I think he tells the ladies that so he doesn't have to wrap it up, if you know what I mean. But we got a special guest in the house tonight. We got Big Mike L back in the house, ladies.
Special guest. I'm coming back. I'm coming back for good.
As I told Mike earlier in the show, the female audience dropped significantly when Mike left, so I know all the females will be very happy that Mike's back.
Oh my God.
We got Cajun Gamer in the house. We got Grizzly B13, and we got Tito Jopes. We got Big Jafel in the house. We also got the Red Beard over here, aka Red Balls. Oh yeah. We're gonna play some Mario Kart, and we're gonna talk some shit.
I'm an uncommitted bitch that don't want to stay married. What can I say?
I'm gonna open up the floor here to Jafel and Mr. Grizzly B to start us off with some topics tonight. Good evening to all of our viewers out there, everybody in the Retro Revolution, as well as Mr. Tito Jopes' page, and I believe we're also on Retro Flashback Gaming as well. So good evening, everyone. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you may be.
Good morning on my side.
That's right. So you guys got any cool topics you want to talk about gaming-wise? Anything? There's a lot of stuff popping off.
Well, DuckTales Remastered.
Ah, God.
Better get it now.
Dive right into it, right?
Yeah, because I already got my copy, a physical copy. So basically, I'm just gonna play the physical copy because I'm glad that I have it. I used to have a digital copy that was on the Xbox 360, but I don't have it anymore. But I do have the PS3, and for some reason, I was like, you know what? I should buy DuckTales Remastered on the PS3. I was lucky that I have enough money for that game. And not to mention, what if I'm going to say this right now? For 2 years, the physical copy of DuckTales Remastered is going to be in the same price as games like these retro games that you see on the SNES, NES days, it's gonna be in the same price because it's gonna be rarely expensive.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys feel this has anything to do with Disney's new launch of their Stream video software? Are they gonna try to get into streaming the Disney games as well here, or what's the plan and why?
I don't think it's
have they dropped?
It's related to the Disney Plus thing. I think it's more of Disney just cleaning up house with regards to managing their IP. If you remember, the DuckTales games happened during the Renaissance, the Disney Renaissance, but it didn't really. They didn't really. The Renaissance happened because they were licensing their IPs left and right. But when this new era came by, when they bought Lucas, they bought Marvel, they started, holding their IPs closer to them and not sharing it to everyone because they think that they could do everything, all media, all forms of media. But I don't think they have any plans making games anytime soon.
Right.
Themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Grizzly, do you have anything you want to add in on that DuckTales remastered?
Well, you have to also understand that with the current, that might have been the older DuckTales game and the cartoon franchise. You have to understand that the new DuckTales franchise is gaining some steam recently, is getting really popular. It is possible that Disney might be locking down a lot more of their IPs because the Disney Plus that's supposed to be coming out in November-ish, they might be trying to lock things down like that. And it also could be something as simple as, the people that have that on the platform, the copyrights, or not the copyrights, but basically the distribution rights might be getting ready to expire. Similar when you start having like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World or the Turtles arcade game that was on the 360 at one point, which I still have copies of both. That they're just like, yeah, we're gonna clip that off, and maybe they're working on something new or a reboot so they can resell it at a higher price point. I don't know. We'll find out.
Interesting.
I also agree with that.
I just think if you notice everything they're doing and how much money they're putting into this Disney Plus, whatever that is, stream service. And you look at what's the new streaming gaming thing? I just think they might be planning something here. You never know, because they own Marvel, right? They own all the Marvel games, right?
I think they do. I mean, I know Disney owns the Marvel movie rights, but the Marvel games, as far as some of the older
they
stuff,
bought Marvel in totality.
In totality, so everything that's under that blanket,
even comic books.
Okay, so it's a complete blanket. Gotcha. An umbrella, whichever term you want to use.
And that's what I was wondering. That's why I don't get the DuckTales. That's not even one of their most popular. You know what I mean? It's a great. I love it. I mean, it's for my time, it's great, but it just seems odd to me. But anyways, how about?
Did you know that the Saturday afternoon classics doesn't even have any chance of getting ported on the Switch?
Really?
Yes, because it's available on PS4 and PC, also on Xbox One.
Wow.
So that is that sucks really. But yeah. I guess they're trying to manage the IP, because if you remember last generation they had also Epic Mickey, they had plenty. They had this Star Wars dancing game.
Right. Yeah.
I think they're gonna huddle this entire video game entity that they're still alien about. So right now the only people they're trusting for development of games is EA. Which is so unfortunate.
Yeah. Now, the Avengers game was Square, right? Or how did that work?
Yeah.
How did that all work?
It is. Actually, you can also thank Sony, because they also have the Spider-Man IP.
Right.
As well.
Did they get that finally? Okay. Because
Spider-Man
is Sony.
Universe is on Sony's. The cinematic distribution is on Sony's, and also production.
Disney bought Fox, which means they've got the X-Men, right?
Yep, X-Men, Avatar, Aliens. So those are the IPs that I don't know if I want to concentrate on the talk or I want to concentrate on my race. I'm getting This is not my usual self in Mario Kart, guys, so please bear with me. But so as far as IPs are concerned, I don't think Disney is trusting any third party nowadays, because they think that they could do everything on their own.
Right.
I guess that's just the mentality that they have.
Well, also, they want to cut out the middleman. Why do they want to pay somebody else to distribute it if they can do it themselves and pocket that cash?
Right, that's true.
Yeah, imagine. I mean, EA doing Star Wars. Maybe Disney is getting a lot of money out of it, and they started.
Holy
thinking,
shit!
Hey, video games. Yeah, they're getting ideas that hey, we shouldn't be giving it to anyone else like Capcom or some publisher.
They're trying to bring it back in house. So they can have full control over it, and I get that.
Right. I mean, that's what you want.
Lucas did it very well before.
Yep.
I'm not happy with what Disney's been doing to Star Wars, but I thought Lucas, with him redoing his stuff and redoing it, was bad. But Disney's been doing a pretty slop job with their Star Wars franchise. They really, after Episode 9, which I'm sure I'll watch, and it won't be all that great. And they need to just, I know they're not going to shelf because they're making money, especially off Star Wars land, but not as much as they'd hoped. But they need to go back into the drawing board and figure some shit out.
Well, you know what? You gotta let this next movie come out, and then I think you can make your ultimate decision on that. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Because you remember, Empire Strikes Out was considered the worst one, and then it was considered the best one after the third one. So you gotta give it a little chance. You know what I mean? So let's talk about a big drop Friday the 13th on the Switch, guys. Have anybody seen it? Has anybody played it? What do you guys think? I know that I'm gonna be buying that game for sure. So.
Well, if you're going to play it, might as well play Dead by Daylight, I guess.
Okay.
Which is also available already on the Switch.
So that's also okay.
It is. Dead by Daylight are available on the Switch. So, the problem with Friday the 13th, the license had problems last year. I remember they stopped redistributing the game.
Right.
And I'm actually surprised that they're now announcing that it's gonna come to the Switch. So I wonder which entity is announcing this. Is it the old developers and publishers, or is it a new entity now? So I have to research that because this is the first time I'm hearing the news.
Yeah, it just dropped today. Apparently, it's got all the levels from the DLC. RGT85 loves it. He's giving it high praise.
Yeah, that's the only one YouTuber that doesn't have any ego.
I posted a Daylight in that and Friday the 13th for the PS4. So they would really have to bring something to the table on the Switch side for me to want to buy it twice, you know?
Yeah. Oh, because you got it on the PS.
I'm lying. I got it both for free on those.
you got it. So you got it on the PS4 then?
I got it both for free on the PS4. Yeah.
Okay. I think we got Brian.
So like, why would I buy them?
I think the Doge is in the house. We got Mr. Mysterious up in here.
Oh.
Hell yeah! Let me see if I can get him in here. Hold on 1 second.
Sweet.
Well, on a different topic, Dead, with the exception of they're still selling free. Sign right there that it is on its way out.
Wow.
Well,
like I could have waited till Black Friday to get my 2DS XL for a little less than what I paid for it today.
YouTube on their 3DS anyway.
You know what? If it's a kid and that's their only device, they don't have a smartphone, I can understand that. But like I spent like what it is, I got it for $130 to say the least, or $130. But I wanted the color choice I wanted, and I know that after this holiday, I would say by next March, April-ish, I can see them possibly dropping the eShop too, and just getting rid of that altogether. But what Nintendo needs to do, and I know they won't, is they need to go ahead and bring back the eShop for the Switch as soon as they drop it for the 3DS. They're going to make money if they do it. And I know Nintendo doesn't need it, and they don't care, but they should do it.
Well, you know, Nintendo never does what we want them to do.
No, they're the pink elephant in the room. They do their own thing, and they make money, and they don't care. Right. They're like the Disney of video games. They really are.
And also, they're more like... Okay, now, I was thinking that if either when it comes to like 3DS, with 3DS games, I'd like to see some of these games that need to be re-released. I'd say Dragon Quest VIII Definitive Edition, so that way we could have... Yeah, so put it on the Switch. So I mean, if anyone misses out on the 3DS... Now, here's
what they should do. Switch Lite owners are gonna hate on this, but all you gotta do is take that the Joy-Cons off a Switch, put that shit vertical, there's your 2 screens. That's simple. Nothing else needs to be done.
Interesting. There you go. That's interesting.
And did you know that the Grandia series is also gonna come to the Switch?
Really?
Grandia. So I guess that's.
I love my Switch, but the Switch has become the backdoor whore. Everything's coming to it, man. Everything.
It really is.
It's actually an odd thing, which we will be also discussing on. Well, not to promote my podcast, but my podcast on Saturday, we will be discussing this weirdness that is the Switch, because it's actually existing in between generations and thriving in between generations. When most of the consoles are slowly kind of dying down.
Want to know why the Switch sells so well? Toilet mode, right there.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Toilet mode, dude.
Nice.
Why?
Nice of you to show up there, Brian.
Like the multiple color ones? They should be right where the microwave was. That's the only place I remember seeing them last.
Hola, Gil Castillo.
The Switch is actually the first handheld I've ever owned.
But I think Nintendo gutted themselves because they're like, oh, we're gonna release the Switch, it's more portable. Then we're gonna re-release the original Switch with a better battery life. Like, what are you doing, Nintendo? You're literally taking your own feet out from underneath yourself. What are you doing?
I kind of agree with that. I would understand if they would do like a smaller Switch instead of like this kind of
Well, the Switch Lite would have been cake if it would have been like, 3 or 4 more hours, but then to come out with the same Switch, which just has the better processor in it for better battery efficiency because they shrunk the die on it, and it has way better battery life than the Switch Lite. I'm like, but that one's more portable because now its battery life is going to last more than the Lite. So I get that the only market you got for the Lite is either your secondary Switch or you're getting it for the kids. My oldest asked for a Switch Lite, and I'm like, you can have a 2DS. You're not going to get a $200 at the age of 6. That is not happening yet.
Wait, so my 4-year-old has a Switch? What the fuck, man?
My kid doesn't
You're braver.
much, so. But no.
All right. So, Chad, you got anything you want to bring up tonight?
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about Dragomania, brother? I want to tell you that I'm really happy with Dragomania. I'm really liking the wrestling program. We're loving all the characters. I think we should reveal. We need to reveal the Grizzly that his character will be dropping here very soon. We've got quite the character, and also Mike, we've got Sexual Chocolate will be your character. So just to let you know, you will also be he's like, oh boy, so you will be dragging him, dude, right?
It's guys, but consider that it started off just as me and TC talked about it. It became to where we were just gonna simulate the WWE pay-per-views, and just turned into us adding a couple of characters.
Tell
here
your brother
and
to
there.
go plug it in.
I mean, it
brother,
really blew up
plug it
into
in.
something that I wasn't quite expecting, and I'm very happy about. We're gonna keep growing it. We're gonna keep improving it. There's ideas growing constantly, between us over here at Retro Revolution. We're all throwing ideas back and forth, how to make it better, how to make it flow better, and this Saturday we're gonna run it. This Saturday is one of the special editions. We have a once-a-month special edition where we we're gonna simulate the matches for the SummerSlam, and we're gonna see how accurate the system is. And of course, we're gonna have some of our favorite characters that are gonna compete. And her TC might be throwing that belt on the line. I don't know, man.
Can
And
I just name Chocolate Thunder?
Just real quick to go over the current champions right now. We got Retro Death Row is the current Southern champion. We got Big Chino is the Filipino champion. We've also got Big Mike L is the super heavyweight sexy champion. We've also got the little pipsqueak champion is Mr. Sir Dash. And we've also got is that it? Oh, we got a
Dragon champion.
The Dragon champion is myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be losing that belt pretty soon here. So.
Well, you all right. You got a good competitor this week, but what you're gonna have to watch out for, man, is you got Jason Voorhees on an undefeated streak, and I already been looking your way, bro.
Oh well, I'm gonna be real. I'm looking to sodomize Jason Voorhees, so.
I'm the West Coast champion. Don't take my belt, my pants will fall down.
Well, last I heard, Grizzly B and the Doge were set to show down in the old bestiality bracket, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey guys,
dog has his day.
Guys, I got a question. Mind if I cut a huge promo about the retro gaming community?
Hey, sure, drop it on us.
Yeah, I mean seriously, that's a great idea when it comes.
Go
to
ask your brother to plug it in.
Oh gosh. What? Anyway, I was about to say.
No, my kid's 3DS stopped charging. There's a plug on the desk.
Gotcha.
Go plug it in, boy.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, it's like probably one of the episodes of the this wrestling show that you come up with. We could probably one of these days we'll probably go do like a promo shoot against the so-called YouTube retro game community. Yeah, most of them have been held back and stuff like that.
Guys,
we
when
can make characters.
Gets that much bigger, it's going to be a pay-per-view event. You're going to have to pay big money to see it, I'm saying.
Hell yeah. Especially if Sexual Chocolate fucking drops fucking candy, you know?
Oh, God.
Living in a van down by the river.
Oh.
Ow.
You guys making me feel like I'm a sex offender here.
Nah, never that.
Only a sex offender if you're red.
How many women have you offended?
We got Mr. Mysterious up in the house. You here, Mr. Mysterious?
Yeah, I'm kind of caught on doing something else, family-wise, but I'm listening completely.
He's always working, that Mr. Mysterious guy. You gotta watch out for that guy. He's a workaholic.
Should I debut my alter ego?
I think so.
You should be cloning yourself, bro. You're too busy. I feel ya.
Yeah.
So Brian, what's the wife yelling at you because you're not watching 90210 with her tonight?
Nah. She ain't even watching. Seriously.
Mine is. It actually it premieres tonight. The new. Yeah, my wife's gonna be all over that one. That's why I had to start this a little early, you know.
Nah, for me, I got blocked. We're in the process of getting another house, so just getting all this stuff.
Oh, nice.
You busy as fuck, man.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing they needed the last 4 weeks of pay stubs because I have a job unlike some other people out there, Just, taking just grabbing the forms that I need to show the.
Just remember, nothing but cash only until you've had those keys handed to you for a minute. You know they're routine. Well, for those listeners out there, some people don't know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, some people out of the country can learn that. What am I saying? Some people still stream from the. We'll get into the whole stream thing because I want to blow up a fucking gas. Just trying to think about it right now. But you know me. Look, I got no shame anymore. I've learned this community, as fun as it is to be around certain people, keyword is certain people.
Exactly.
On that, it's just like, listen, if you don't like what we do and shit, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If you guys don't like me, you get the fuck out of here.
So it's this simple. If you don't like cigarettes, don't smoke. If you don't like alcohol, don't drink. You don't like Red Revolution, don't fucking watch it. If you love to watch it, you're at the right place.
Yeah, hey, if you guys don't like me at Retro Revolution, don't complain about it. Just get out of here.
Keep talking smack. You keep talking smack. One day you're gonna get smacked. You know what I'm saying?
That's the term. Robert Villarreal says 90210 has made more comebacks than a boomerang. This is all the original cast coming back now, so this should be interesting.
What are they, like 80?
Yeah, I mean, most of them are old, yeah.
Is it 902.0? What you were saying?
So everybody, I got a big announcement to make here. It was announced the Iceman is gonna be in the new Top Gun. That's right,
Oh,
Val
hell yeah.
Kilmer is coming back after throat cancer.
He'd be my wingman.
And he will be in the new...
Any word on Goose?
Goose, I believe everyone's coming back. I know that Val Kilmer was the big question mark, and he's agreed to come on, and I'm not sure how much of a role he'll take. But, well, he had throat cancer. People don't realize that. Yeah, he had, that's why he gained all that weight. He had got throat cancer, and yeah, so he's coming back now. Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool little splurge that I saw.
Like, are they going to be like the teacher now? Or?
I'm guessing so. I know that the Jennifer Connelly is now the female woman that he's chasing. It's not the whatever her name was, who also revealed. I guess she's a lesbian apparently. The original.
That makes sense. She's lovely as hell.
The original love from Top Gun, the blonde. I can't draw her name.
Kelly McGinty or whatever her name is.
Yes. So. Yeah, she came out, I guess, apparently. So that's interesting. Everybody that Tom Cruise touches turns out to go the other way, I guess.
Going the wrong way.
We got Jay Lee Cordaway in the house, everybody. Now Jay Lee Cordaway, everybody. He's the Tinder god here from Retro Revolution. If you remember. We had Jay Lee on one night for a segment on the breakdown. We called Swipe Right or something like that.
Tinder Moments with Jay Lee.
Tinder Moments with Jay Lee, dude. All right, and have no fright. He swipes right. All right, ladies, trust me. All right. He doesn't have a scale in his house, and he's got ramen in every flavor, ladies. All right.
God, I remember that.
Kelly McGillis, thank you. Yes, that's right, Nina. Thank you very much. Kelly McGillis. Yes, that was her name. So anyways, Mike, what have you been up to, brother? Talk to us. Well, what's Mikey Maverick been up to other than shooting those porn videos out in Brooklyn?
Oh, Lord. Playing Ghosts and Goblins at the moment because... for some reason, I'm thinking about, trying to train this game out real quick, and I was like, okay, hard as balls, but it's an okay game.
That's a tough game, actually. That's Ghosts and Goblins is a tough one.
Yeah.
Have you played Battle Princess Madeline?
Oh yeah, Battletoads.
No, Battle Princess Madeline.
Oh, I heard about it. I heard about that game.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm thinking about getting that as well. If anyone wants to gift that game to me so I can do a Super Ace Gamer episode, I really will do so. And guess what, guys? I am coming back with Breath of Fire for the Super Ace Gamer show. And plus, I will also be working on, what's it called? Rocket Knight Adventures for the Sega Genesis, since I finally got the Pound technology for the Sega Genesis. And I heard about that. Yes, I heard about that game.
And I'm holding it right now in front of the camera.
Yes, Battle Princess Madeline. And I heard stories about this game and of course the creator of this game made this game for his daughter.
His daughter, yeah.
And that's a very lovely thing to do. I mean, I've never seen game developers did something like this. Well, except for the fact that there's another game that's been created by another developer based upon their late 5-year-old son.
Yeah. That's Action Verge. Was it?
What's it called?
Action Verge.
Not Action Verge, but no. It's like a game with a sad storytelling.
That's the Dragon Cancer.
Yeah.
Is it the kid? The Dragon Cancer.
Yeah.
I played that on stream.
Yeah, because a kid who it's like what's it called? A story about a game. It's a game created by a developer who has a 5-year-old son who died of cancer and made it on that. That was a very sad game. And I really shed a tear. Yes, I'm a big guy who definitely cries over something like that. Because it's called having a heart, people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now,
I actually played it on stream because a month before the stream, both my parents got diagnosed with cancer. Yeah, at the same time. So that was really rough. And I was actually at first I wasn't trying to feel anything. I was trying to, toughen it up, man it up. Because if I don't man it up, then no one's gonna think of solutions. But when I played the game, it actually taught me that it's okay to feel something about the situation. So especially the cards, if you've seen the greeting cards or the dedication cards in that game, that actually kind of caught me to the point that I told myself on stream, I don't want to play this. I don't want to open any more cards because I'm gonna burst out here. So it was really heartfelt. It was really a good love letter to his son. The game, actually both their sons. The mom was the producer or the artist, and then the dad was the programmer in that game.
That's really cool. That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, other than Ghosts and Goblins, what else have you been playing?
Let's see, right now I'm trying out Gradius, and that's like I really want to get back into like game reviews and stuff like that. Other than because the reason why I really want to do game reviews again is because I really want to be creative and turning a series of mine into a backlogging entertainment.
Right.
Just like retro entertainment, backlogging entertainment.
Right.
Because I mean, there's a few people I'm inspired by. Some call me Johnny the Completionist, a few others. Yeah. I met Some Call Me Johnny while I was at MomoCon. He's a very chilled, laid-back guy, and he's a pretty entertaining motherfucker.
Now, what are your thoughts on the latest Leisure Suit Larry drop on the Switch?
Oh, Leisure Suit Larry, I haven't played that game.
I might have to gift you that game.
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
That game's awesome.
I may need a full review from Mike, from Big Mike on that one.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I think that could be your big pop, man.
Oh.
Now, Mike.
I'm not a sex symbol, dude. I'm ugly as hell.
Nah, hey, like I already told you the numbers, man. So.
Can I be the sex symbol then?
I'll trade. Now let me ask you a question. Who here has played Stranger Things on the Switch?
Not yet. But I heard it's almost like an adventure.
Yeah.
Action adventure game, yeah.
Yeah, almost like a JRPG. It's cool, man. I have it. I enjoy it. I played a little bit of it. Not too bad. If you saw the season 3, it goes right along with the season. I'm a big fan, and if you're a fan of Stranger Things, I definitely recommend. I think it's only $20. I think $25.
And they said it was spoiling some parts of the...
It spoils the whole season, so if you haven't watched it, don't play the game.
Don't play it, yeah.
Yeah, but I enjoyed that one. Now, let's talk about a game that you played, Blazing Chrome.
Blazing what?
Blazing Chrome.
The fuck is Blazing Chrome?
What's that audio?
I have no idea who the hell that is.
Yeah, if you're hearing my family talk in the background, that's the only audio I got going on. And maybe my TV.
So, yeah, I did play Blazing Chrome. Was that last Monday? No, last week. Thursday. Yeah, I played Blazing Chrome last Thursday. Here, even in Retro Revolution. It's a Contra-inspired run and gun. And it's tough as fuck, bro. to the point that I wanted to end the stream as soon as possible because I'm gonna hit someone or hit something. So, not someone. I don't hit anyone. But the thing is, it just drives you nuts how tough the thing is, and it makes you wonder and question your capabilities / skills in Contra. I love Contra to death because that was like I guess my first game that no, it was Lode Runner. The first game that I completed was Lode Runner, but that was the second, I guess. So yeah, it was. I thought Contra was already rough. That game was annoyingly tough. So yeah, you should play it, guys. I bought it on the Switch and also on PC. I bought it twice. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean it did look good when I got to see from what you were playing.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how I unmute Brian and how do I do that? I got Grizz, all that noise in the background. I moved him.
Yeah. So Blazing Chrome is $20 on both Steam and Switch. Of course, you have the cashback from Switch from the eShop, so that's always good. What else?
Tito, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I think I seen you stream this a while back. Is it called Cauldron or Getting Over It? What were the guys with the
Getting over it.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Where can I find that? Like, is that in Steam?
It's in Steam. It's only on Steam. It's PC exclusive.
And it's Getting Over It. That's the title, right?
That's the title. Getting Over It by Ben.
I gotta get my hands on this game, dude. I have to try it. I know it's hell, but I gotta try it. You know?
Yeah, not that bad.
I mean, it brings the best out of you. During the stream.
You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, you guys are back.
I watched you stream it. I've watched
YouTubers
stream it.
Yep,
Yes,
we can hear you, Brian.
Yes, I can hear you. Right.
And I've watched people play that game and just laugh my ass off.
What game now?
Getting Over It.
Oh, that's the guy with the freaking
yes.
hammer, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying as hell. I hate it.
That freaking bots.
I have to try it. I have to try it.
I can't wait for TC to play it. I wonder how he's gonna react to it.
You started playing today, Joe Fell. Which one? DuckTales, and actually that was my next game.
Yeah.
So you got ahead of me on that one. I was like, fuck. I was like, oh, it is what it is.
Oh, sorry about that.
You didn't know about it. It's fine. No big deal.
Yeah, I bought it last Steam summer sale, which was very serendipitous because I really thought I wanted to play it for Retro Revolution. I did already tell TC about that like way before.
Yeah.
It's just that last night I already finished the good ending. So I was in the I was wondering how I could then further for playing. So I used. I'm no longer playing it. So.
Don't worry about it. When afterwards I saw this morning and I said, "Fucking do it." So I guess
now, has anybody seen that Microsoft's going to get ready to release a new controller soon, like in the Pro, which is interesting considering that we're beyond mid. Like,
oh god. A new controller. Why? Is it because for the xCloud?
That's a possibility. I mean, it's going to be a Bluetooth controller, and I think it's going to be similar in the Pro controller realm, but I don't know. As much as these little Pro controllers cost, with the exception of even like the Switch, man, when a controller starts to cost almost as much as a game console, but like, I can't justify it unless you're talking like a whole racing, steering, pedals, flight simulator type crap. Then maybe, but not for this.
No, I'm not even gonna pay for that for a controller.
I never understood how is the controller the same price as a fucking game.
You know, and people complain about how expensive games are, man. I remember the Software Etc. days where I'd go in and buy a copy of Chrono Trigger from Super Nintendo and pay $80-85 for games. So at least they've tried to stabilize it consistent with everybody, but yeah, it's crazy.
It's just a markup, basically. I mean, it's just like, you know, hey, I'm a brand now, you know, pay me. That's basically what it is.
Go buy a new set of Joy-Cons. Look how much they're raping you for those.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as soon as they're buying, you gotta send them in to Nintendo to make sure they're not drifting. I would just buy them and send them in right off the bat. I don't have that issue because I don't use the stupid ass Joy-Cons. I've been using my Pro controller.
Same.
Yeah, Chris, when I was showing you that wired controller, guess what? I plugged it in, it's going haywire. Playing with that.
Is it going haywire?
I'm using this, guys.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do the same thing Mike does. The exact same thing.
Yeah.
A lot easier. Oh, back real quickly. I have gotten Blazing Chrome the day it came out, and Joe Fell says it's that brutal. He's not kidding. That is a brutal ass game. You don't know another one that was really actually fun to play, but was a little tough. Was the Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh, I saw you play
Cadence of Hyrule.
I mean, I beat it finally, but that was not a so easy game. Which, if you after a while, I said I'm not going by the beats, and I did it by my own pace. But going with the beats, a long ass game.
So guys, I'm gonna make a quick journalistic. I'm gonna make a quick journalistic game of review here of Cadence of Hyrule. Cadence of Hyrule is the Dark Souls of the Legend of Zelda series.
I hate it when people attach Dark Souls to a certain. I really hate it because I'm such a big Dark Souls fan. It's not the point. That's not the point of attaching Dark Souls to a certain category. It makes me throw something again. Anyway, go on, Mike.
I know. I just throwing a piss at the. I just taking a piss against these quote unquote journalists out there.
I mean, I'd be excited for the Area 51 ship, but I'm gonna be too busy playing Zelda on that day, so I'll figure it out the next day when I'm at work.
Right. Oh hell yeah! Chad, how did you sit on the screen?
Sorry?
What?
So on the screen I was watching, and the word LOL came on your screen. How did you do that?
Oh, TC sent the picture, and I just responded to it.
Well,
on Skype?
Yeah.
Oh, I
didn't know that.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at the screen, and Chad's screen went blue, and it said LOL, and I go,
what the
why did it say LOL?
Witchcraft. Wizardry.
It's in the eyes. No, I'm kidding.
Oh shit, we're racing.
Oh yeah, we're racing.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, my Elgato's not giving me any game audio right now. I don't know what the hell it's doing. I can see it, but I just can't hear it.
Hey, check your drivers. You may have to reinstall it.
Reinstall, okay.
Oh shit.
Did they update it again?
Oh god.
Check your drivers. That's the best thing I could say. I mean,
you know what it probably is? That stupid Windows 10 did its update recently, and I probably haven't done all that shit. That's probably what it is. Windows update? No. Windows update? No. Windows update? Okay, I update.
Get the Dragon Ball thing.
You fell for it. You fell for the trap.
No, I just said just get it over with. Put some lube on the pitchfork and let's just get it over with. Let's
lube
get
on the pitchfork? Now, where the hell is this conversation going, damn it?
Whoa, there we go.
Yeah.
They're making a new Beavis and Butthead movie, speaking of Hank Hill.
Yes, I heard that.
Unfortunately, it'll probably never hit theaters because everything's so politically correct nowadays. No one can take a joke anymore.
Sorry. I'm just taking a dab, goddammit.
I got to see an old propane lantern. That was cool.
Alright, I think I'm done with what I need to get to today. That's a good sign.
By the way, guys, has anyone experienced the Joy-Con drift already?
The what?
I'd have to use a Joy-Con to experience it.
I mean, I'm not using my Joy-Con much, but it has already drifted.
Send it in. It costs nothing. Nintendo will fix it right now.
You're forgetting I'm from the Philippines.
And also, guys,
send it in anyways.
And also, guys, be prepared because Astral Chain is coming to the Nintendo Switch on August 30th.
Hell yeah!
If
I'm wanting that game.
Dude, if you like games like if you like games like from Platinum Games, and if you're a huge fan like games like series like Power Rangers or Kamen Rider and all that stuff, that's the game right there.
I'm just waiting on this remake for the Zelda. That's all I'm waiting for. Damn it.
Oh, did you know? Speaking of Platinum Games, we were talking about software-only releases. You remember they made this? They made 2 Activision games, being Transformers Devastation and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I don't know if you guys know about it, but it's already listed online.
Didn't they also announce that something similar? Sorry, topic-wise, isn't One Up Arcade supposed to be releasing the Turtles arcade game on that at some point?
The Turtles arcade. I thought the Turtles arcade game is going to have Turtles in Time, and there was another one. Frick, what the hell was that third game called? They were making 3 games on that Turtles and.
Was it the fighter? Tournament fighter?
The Turtles Fighter game, whatever, maybe?
No, that was never an arcade release.
Oh, true.
They're not going to release that. No, the only like the Marvel ones, Marvel Superheroes, Punisher, and then there was another game. There was 3 games on that one.
Was it X-Men?
Yes, it was X-Men. That's right. And then the Turtles one was Turtles in Time, and it was a third one. That was a third one.
The 1989 arcade game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be 3 games on that arcade machine. Turtles and Turtles in Time.
No,
I'm
only
saving
2.
my money for it. I'm saving my money for the.
There are only
there are
only 2 on the Turtles one.
So what were you saying, Joe Fel? Turtles, was that what you were bringing up, or something entirely different? Go for it. I didn't mean to step on you on that.
Sorry, I did catch that. That was so quick. I was focusing on the race. What was the question again?
What were you saying about Turtles? Before I stepped right over your toes on that one.
Oh, it's one of those nights here at this house. Oh boy.
I did play Turtles in Time when I was younger. But only on SNES, SNES, but never really experienced the arcade versions.
They're different too.
Yeah, very, very different. When I researched about it, but I don't know why I keep researching other things, other useless things. But the thing is, I did read about it last year, and it was something that a lot of people are requesting because everyone could only experience the Turtles games on either the actual arcades or on MAME.
Yeah.
Emulation basically. So this is a very good thing, and I'm actually thinking, how can I order a One Up arcade here from the Philippines? Can I ask, like, say, DC to buy it for me, deliver it or ship it to me? I don't know. I'll just pay the.
I mean, they're fairly lightweight when it comes to an arcade cabinet, at least, so that should decrease the shipping cost.
And they're actually it's kind of DIY, right? You assemble it yourself.
Correct.
Yes.
Take about an hour to assemble.
Yeah.
You definitely, unless you want to be sitting all the time, you definitely want to buy one of the risers. That can help a lot.
Yeah, the 4-foot risers don't.
Yeah. Unless you got a bunch of old phone books sitting around, you just use that, I guess.
That could be another way too.
We do that all the time with our refrigerators here in the Philippines. So.
Yeah.
You're like, the refrigerator that no longer works is now our coffee table. Get used to it. It works.
I know.
Recycle. So, nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, that's so good. So here's a question from the chat room, and I'm just gonna blow it out wide open. Straight up, let me ask you something. What do you guys think about phone streamers in general?
It's okay. So there's a lot of there's a lot of people that started off with it, player one included. You know what I'm saying?
Which I get, like, and I'm, which I get. But go ahead first, and I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say my.
What I'm getting at is a lot of different cell phone streamers. They do, I don't know. It's I hate to say it, but they do a lot of begging. That's what it is. It's how it is. I don't know how else to say it, but they do a lot of begging.
But they're good people.
It's just how it is, man.
Oh, I got so much in the pipe for this.
Yeah. Let me say my sinking ship, basically. You know, a couple days ago we had an issue with somebody, and I'm not gonna bring the guy's name up because he's a pointless piece of shit. But besides the point, no, don't worry, Joe. It doesn't involve you, neither you, Mike. But it involves something that involved during my stream and during a couple of streams on Retro Evolution. The guy's a piece of shit. You know what? If I ever saw him, I'd do my own thing around him. But basically, what the issue I have here is that I said something about phone streamers and tablet streamers that didn't really hit a good chord with the community. You know what? After having a long conversation with my guys here, I understand. I understand that people start off in the beginning somewhere, And I get it, you know. All right, so you're a phone streamer. You don't have the top quality stuff. You don't have the capability to show stuff that's out there. I mean, show a good quality stream. I get it. It's fine. I was wrong for saying that. If you're starting off like that, but if you're 5 years down the line, you're still doing the same shit before you want to know something. I it's time. If you're trying to make something out of it. Because a lot of these people that come on here, they want to make a career. They're like, oh, I'll get paid playing video games all day long and stuff like that. And it's not going to happen by doing a phone stream straight up.
No. Exactly.
Go out there and bust your ass and put together some type of quality on top of entertainment, on top of a lot of things that go involved in the video game community. But in the reversal, if you don't give that, and I'm watching one of these guys, and all I hear is the clicking of the button, and it's like, how entertaining is it to hear the clicking of the goddamn button when you should be interacting with your audience? You can't even watch the damn screen. Your phone
like that.
While people are, you hear that. You can't interact with your audience while you're playing the game and looking at the phone, and playing your game and looking at the phone, and playing the game and looking at the phone. It doesn't make sense as a phone streamer or tablet streamer. And honestly, I was wrong in the very beginning. I think that Player One started like that. One Crackhead started like that. The X-Idiot started like that. People out there started at phone streaming. And I get it. All right, that's your first thing. But they all improved. And then there's still people out there that still are like, oh, please, I really need a new computer, but please watch my shitty phone stream. And it's like, yo, dude, if you can't do it yourself, why are you wasting your time?
Now,
do you know?
Now, Brian.
Sorry, it's okay. Go on.
You go ahead.
Go ahead.
Obviously, you might be speaking about streamers who are of my kin, Filipinos basically, because there are plenty of them here in the Philippines, and they take away a lot of the orders. Is it also the same case in the U.S.?
Well, you know what it is. Like I said, I understand that people do it their own way, and there's nothing wrong with that, but. Like Ron had said, a lot of these guys beg. It really is sad. You sit there and you're like, oh, please, I really want to get a better, a computer or a better something. And I'm out there and I'm like, listen, dude, I'm out there 40, 50, 60 hours a week busting my ass, to pay for the things that I need in life. I think, if they really want to make this a career and they really want to sit there and really think that, hey, listen, video games are going to pay my regular bills and my electricity and my internet speed, then you need to upgrade your stuff and really put out a quality stream. Not only that, but also interact with your audience and stuff like that. If you're not interacting with your audience and you're sitting there and you're clicking the button 2/3 of the thing, and then also you can welcome people on your stream. But if that's the extent of your conversation with your audience and showing shit quality, and I can say phone streams I think aren't really that great anymore. I think that me personally, I don't give stars out the phone quality, and I'm not afraid to say that. It don't bother me, and I'm speaking for myself, not on behalf of the Retro Revolution, for myself. I don't think phone quality streams are really worth watching because honestly, there's no interaction, there's no audience to really sit there and enjoy a phone stream. But going back to what you're saying is that on your end of the, over there in the Philippines, I mean, listen, I understand people have to start somewhere. I'm not against that. Hey, good for you for starting your stream on a phone. But as time goes on, improve what you do. Improve what you do. And that's the only way you're going to get yourself ahead in this community and anywhere in the video game community whatsoever. If you don't improve, you're going to be stuck in a rut, and then you're going to watch people pass you, and then you're going to be jealous, and you're going to be angry, you're going to be frustrated. Why do you start watching this, and why do you start watching that, instead of watching me? Well, because maybe you need to upgrade and take care of your shit.
Exactly. Now going to what I'm about to say here, it's not only in the retro, not only through live streams, but also retro gaming community. Because I see people start off small, and the only way they got up top is by kissing ass after kissing ass after kissing ass. And oh my God, I was
Brian.
How many? It's like I see people doing that stuff. And don't get me wrong, we're in good terms with people like RGT85. He's a very awesome guy.
Of course.
It's like I see people trying to kiss ass towards Mike Matei and his wife or girlfriend, whoever. I see people like that, and it's like people keep saying that, oh, I'm all about mental health and stuff like that, but they don't give a shit about mental health. They just care about their fucking image. Like, for example, this one individual, when I shall not be named, I looked at her status on what's it called, on Twitter. She has a YouTube channel. I thought I could connect with this person, but then a few hours later, after I got up, after I got some sleep and stuff, I woke up and she's dragging my name through the mud. She's dragging my name. She's talking shit about it. And not only that, I just got fired by a company on a website that's been like, been producing like entertaining videos. I got fired from that for that and everything else. They didn't bother listening to one side of my story or nothing at all. They just took in one side and took in another person's side, which also shall not be named. That doesn't say that her name almost sounds like diarrhea. But anyways, thanks to that person, it's like she has a vendetta against me because I kind of like rub people the wrong way. Yes, I have the tendency to become socially awkward. Yes, I'm not highly autistic. I'm mild autistic, but that's one of my conditions. I don't excuse that. I don't make my excuse of what I do. All right, but you go around posting shit like this in public, ruin my name, got the person that hired me involved to the point of firing me through text, by the way. I was like, okay, that's it. Final straw. It's like I was going to come back to YouTube and do videos, but after all this has been going on, I'll stick to Twitch and Facebook and of course Retro Revolution. And I just want to show people that I could improve. And sure. I see people people out there wants to improve instead of being angry and jealous and pissed off.
Hey,
just go out there and do your job. It's like
Mike, let me ask you something. When you do in your stream, how many bots show up on your stream?
I get 60 to 70. I know on mine.
Same here. You know that's another issue with the whole bot situation that has occurred recently. I know it's kind of like beating a dead horse, but it's something that's also got to be completely clear. The whole thing with the bots and people complaining, and this actually went up the chain to a lot of the bigger groups saying, "Oh my God, Retro Revolution is using bots," and explain to me. Where do we have the money? Where do we have the time? What did Mike say yesterday? Actually, Chad had brought this up. Bots don't give likes. Bots don't give stars. Bots don't give a lot of things. And you're telling me that we're gonna sit there and purchase on every single stream. First off, we got to call Vietnam, and I can tell you right now, I have no idea how to call out of this country. Sorry, Joe Fell. We'll always be on Skype. But understand.
Why was I involved here again?
Out of the country,
I can't how to call the Philippines. But just so this doofus, and I'm calling him a doofus because he's a flat out doofus, goes and spreads a post about, oh my God, Retro Revolution is using bots, and when this came to our attention, I sat there and I was like, all right, let me click on the link and see where he's getting this information because I have no idea where this is coming from, and the place is in Vietnam. Vietnam. Who the hell? Who's gonna call Vietnam? And give the U.S. money to the Vietnam to increase viewers. To me personally, look, we have 65 people right now currently in the chat. And I did my battle wheel on Saturday, and we had 90 at one point, and we had about 40 names. Not everybody is sitting and jumping on the damn stream going, oh, let me be a part of it. Some people just want to sit there and watch. Some people want to just be entertained.
Exactly.
But this doofus, this goddamn doofus, decided to go. Sorry, I didn't mean to say God, honey. This damn doofus. I can hear myself yelling in one of the backgrounds. What do you guys? Mike?
Yeah, I can actually hear
so funny.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Doofus literally comes out of comes out of the woodworks and makes up a complete blatant lie that we're sitting here and making these bots. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, and then when we started researching about what his company is in Vietnam, and you have to pay per stream if you want these XYZ viewers, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And then I look at these other ones, these Fortnite streamers, and these H1Z1s and XYZs and Call of Duties, and these guys got 800, 900, 1.1K. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of bots too, like we did, supposedly, you know? And honestly, you know, if and let's per se, and I'm gonna give the benefit on this one part, if there are bots in this room, they're not being controlled by us, and we cannot control that because they're viewing us. We're not telling them to view us. We put out a post, and they go, "Oh, let me click and watch." That's how that.
But I'm gonna say this right now: Dr. Robotnik is part of Retro Revolution, confirmed.
Okay, but I'm just sick and tired of you know, it even got to the point of the X-shitheads, and I'm going to call them the X-shitheads. And I can't wait to see them at RWX and tell them to fuck themselves. I have no problem, because they got involved in this stupidly, too. You know, and I'm just sick and tired of these morons that are sitting here really thinking that we're going to take the time out of our day, the finances out of our day, because sure as hell, I got bills to pay, I got a job, you know, and everybody else is, you know, that works in this room. It's not going to sit
I'm
there.
from the Philippines.
I know you're from the Philippines.
I can pay for that.
I mean, it comes out. Hold on 1 second. Lower that, please. Thank you. Lower that. So, you know, I'm just... My daughter is listening to her Descendants 3 movie. So, but as I say, I just... You know, dude, if you don't like what we're doing, and I even said this on non-stream, I was like, look, if you don't like what Retro Revolution is doing and whatnot, dude, you know what? Instead of worrying about us, worry about your own page. Worry about your streaming, because it is SHIT shit. Not gonna lie to you. It is total garbage. And I sat there watching 10 minutes of it, and I was like, this guy considers himself a quality streamer? Dude, get your shit set. Get your shit fixed. And get yourself, you know, checked in, because it sure as hell isn't that freaking good.
Wow.
I'm just sick and tired of, you know, other people out there. You know what? I understand. I could take a beating. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I said I was wrong about streamers that do phone streams in the beginning. I get that. But beyond that, when you sit there and start attacking us for impeccable reasons because you can't get what you want on your own streams, and dude, you need to get your ass fucking stepped, because it's garbage. Exactly. Your shit is garbage. That's it. If you don't like what we do, then maybe you need to turn around and look on the damn... I mean, Facebook gives you a freaking guideline on what to do. You ain't following that. I mean, we have a formula, and I know the formula. I know the formula very well, and I understand why we get the good views, why we get the good reach, why we get the good numbers. I understand it. But this guy's a moron, and he sits there, hey, I think I gotta do it right. No, you're wrong. You do it. Take care of your shit instead of worrying about what we do.
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to.
Exactly. I mean, seriously, it's like you said, it's like you gotta push forward in order to find your niche, and it's like that's what I've been doing. And yes, I admit I have been bitter for the past like 2 years because of my anxiety and depression. But right now, I'm trying to move forward from this, and you know what? And it's funny that there are some people who I used to be called friends. I decided, you know what? I thought I could collab with them. I could do some collaborations with these people, but I can't anymore. It's like I can't after they throw me under the bus and smear my name into some sort of cereal software or whatever.
Okay. I just want to interject, guys, because you know we've been discussing a lot of drama about streaming.
I just want to clear it.
It is stupid drama, but at the same time, there's always a question: how do you respond to, you know, things like this? Because other people advise you should just, you know, if you know what you're doing is right, and content is king, then you shouldn't be actually bothered by these.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Exactly. Why bother? Why give them some time?
Because the you reiterate the problem, the more you reiterate the issue, the more it sounds whiny. Actually, for me at least.
Of course, and I understand that. I understand where you're coming from with that. The only issue that I have at the end of the day, it's like, look, as I tell them, look, if you don't like what we do, don't watch.
Exactly.
That's all it really comes down to.
Yeah,
but when you have the same pain in the ass going on, and understand, we're not going to please everybody in this community. I don't expect everyone to go and jump on every single retro rebel. I mean, we would love to, but it's not going to happen always. There are other people out there that like different things that we don't promote, and vice versa. I'm okay with that. I understand that, but don't slander something from us that we're working hard because you're not working hard enough.
That's why the fun.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't like what you do, then take care of your own stuff. Don't worry about what we do. Like I said, we had issues with other groups out there and stuff like that over silly, minute stuff. But then again, it comes down to respect across the community boards. A lot of people don't like us, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind being the bad guy. Ooh, I'm the bad guy. Matter of fact, let me transform to my bad guy persona. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you bad guy. You want to see bad guy? I'll show you bad guy right now. Drag him.
Drag him. Get him.
Mm-hmm. And now, guys, we're witnessing the bad guy version. so I had to do the MC part of this. Hey, the reason why I'm kind of like reacting to this is because, of course, it all happened to us in some way or some form. Me, I felt.
Now the bad guy's here. Now you're gonna see the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. The bad, mysterious guy. We gotta laugh. You guys laughing? Is that funny? You see me laughing out there?
Mysterio Libre.
I'm a mysterious nut now. There it is.
Oh yeah. It's so hilarious.
How it like it is. You
guys,
come back. You guys don't like my stuff. You guys kiss on hell.
Ryan, I got the simple answer for all this shit. It's right here, brother.
What's
hey,
that?
Hi. How you doing? I don't know if you're in the United States or if you're in Russia, Germany, wherever you're at. Here's an idea. Get a notepad, get a pen, get a paper. Watch and see how much we stream every damn day of every damn week. And then realize that people watch streams because they Google hashtags. And they'll come into Facebook, watch streams without logging into Facebook through Google. And they can pull up the video. Well, guess what? It's just like YouTube, man. You can sit and watch and you'll count as a viewer, but you will not be able to comment. I mean, I could draw a picture with some notepad and a pen that I got right here and maybe some crayons that maybe you would understand. But basically, that's the whole deal, you freaking moron. It's not that hard, you dumb son of a bitch. We're streaming, what, 15, 20 hours some days? We're streaming 4, 5, 6
Alright, can everyone hear me?
Yes,
There we go.
God.
So
I just streamed like 9 hours last
So
Saturday.
here's the 3 main key formulas that I think that you have to have, and I admit I lack in some of them sometimes. A, you need to have content, and by meaning things people actually want to watch. You need to have programming hours, and you need to have interactivity. And if you don't have the 3 of those, then what the heck is the point? I would say phone streaming, in all due respect, is fine for the first 6 months, max. And then if you're really interested, yeah. And as soon as you decide you want to get more into it, you need to go invest in a computer or something that does OBS or something that gets a little bit higher quality. Now, I get if you're like 90% OBS and you have something like an equivalent of a ghetto stream, and you're just kind of like, so you have like ghetto stream, that's cool. I got nothing against that, but you gotta step your game up. Like, that's the one thing TC's always been pushing me, but like, yo, this is good, but you should do this. This is better. Now, I understand that I'm not an official member of Retro Revolution. I'm kind of like the ex-wife that never wants to leave. It's always in the back door, but whatever. I'm just saying. I know a cool group of people when I see them, and the reason why I personally stepped away, for those who are curious, is that my life has been getting really hectic, and if I'm going to commit to something, I want to commit to it to 100%, and I can't do that right now, so I felt it was best to step away right now, because I just can't do it right now. So that's kind of why I stepped away, for those who are curious. So, occasionally I can get on, but I can't invest in the stable hours that is needed for that. So I don't want to take somebody's spot that could clearly, man it at all times. So that's just me. But yes, phone streaming, I can't really stand it much. It's blurry, it's hard to watch, But some of these streamers, even the OBS, they be sitting on there, they be playing a game, they'll say hi, or they won't say anything at all. And I'm like, if I just want to watch somebody play a game, I'd rather have you, the person, out of the equation, and just watch it on my screen like a movie. I don't need to have you watching you play it. I can just watch your capture alone. So if you're not interacting with your audience, then why the hell are you here?
You know the sad part? The sad part is that... hold on.
Yes, I am the Mighty Glixkull, and just want to let you know that right now I'm really pissed off at how they keep slandering Mike Maverick, Super Ace Gamer's name. I'm the one that's supposed to destroy Mike Maverick, not them, not the one who goes around spreading all this high school drama bull crap that they're. It's like, I don't know. Right now I'm just a little furious. I just came out from the depths of digital hell, and I've just been hearing that all these crazy allegations. I mean, what are you doing? You're trying to slander him as Bill Cosby? Is that what your diabolical plan? Wow. It's like this is one of your evil plans, your evil plot to. What are you gonna do? Take over the world? I'm supposed to take over the world. I'm a super villain, for Christ's sake.
Go ahead, Joko. You were saying?
Yeah, I was actually trying to remember what I wanted to say. Now I remembered. Sorry, because it has been like three cycles of conversation about drama already. But here in the Philippines, I just want to let you guys know, it's so sad that even Facebook itself is promoting phone streaming this way, that they have to beg for viewers in such a way that they have to pay their viewers airtime, cell phone airtime. If you don't know, guys, here in the Philippines, our phones are prepaid, and you have to we pay by the peso for calls, for internet connectivity.
Damn,
and
really?
Yes. Well, it's Asia, dude. It's Asia.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
If there's anything you need to know about Asia, we like everything cheap. So, but
you know what, guys, I gotta get going because I got a plot to destroy Mike Maverick with some games to so he can ace or fail on the next episode of the Super Ace Gamer Show. You know what? I gotta get going because I'm a very busy super villain. I'm out of here. Later.
I think I just destroyed his moment, the super villain's moment. Sorry about that. I'm the villain of the super villain. So anyway, what I was just saying is that I think it's also the machine that's working here in Facebook, that a lot of people are being forced to either beg for viewers, not because they wanted this to be a career, but some actually have contracts. Actually, they are forced to attain a certain quota, do certain gimmicks. Who's sobbing? Who's sobbing? Sorry. Anyway, so they're trying to do all this shit just to satisfy the machine.
Yep.
And that's one of the problems here, especially here. We have plenty of gimmicks. We have sleazy streams. We have streamers, phone streamers, who actually have themselves zoomed out in the center of the screen, not even showing the game. They're just there.
Wait, and also, guys.
And you call yourself a game streamer, so
I'm having fun right now.
What exact game are we playing here? So that's actually the question I'm asking, because right now a lot of people are complaining that the streaming community is toxic, not only because of all these dramas, but also just the sheer quality of what is being presented. And what I believe in Retro Revolution is that we present everything, variety of content, not only gaming, but also, of course, people can have characters, but at least it's distinct and it's a lot more apparent to the viewers. With the recent streamers, with the young ones doing these streaming shticks, it's already being what's the word, tainted. The art of streaming. That's the reason why Twitch fell down. That's the reason why some of these Asian streaming platforms fell down, because of these response to. And as I always said to all, it's always been like that. It's just have personality to tell the story about the game. So at least that's my advocacy ever since I started this certain group. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm still carrying that torch on my own channel right now. Because everyone here in the Philippines is dreaming to become a streamer. Because that is being promised by the machine, not only Facebook but also the talent agencies out there, and it's started to get sour here in the streaming space that we are all in.
And also guys, I was about to say, I was away and I was like, what's been going on? I was like, did something happen going on while I was away?
What going on?
Lots. Wait, someone in the chat said this guy named Glitch Skull came. Oh, for fuck's sake, Glitch Skull. Oh my God.
Well, let me tell you something there, Joe Fell. You do a good stream there, man. You do a good stream, just to let you know. You deserve that credit. You deserve that credit to be on top over in the Philippines. So don't think anything against it,
No, I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not even not to humble brag or anything. I'm not even interested with despise it. Someone recognized and started approaching me. I love the fans, but me wanting to have a private time. The idea of popularity is very superficial. Right now, a lot of people are streaming just the same things, and that's why it has been a mission. At least, hopefully, it's also Retro Revolution's mission to cut through that the cloud of monotony here in Facebook. At least in Facebook.
True. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. It's always the same repetitive games by. Yeah, how many streamers out there you see do Fortnite? How many streamers out there you do Call of Duty? How many? It's just the same stuff over and over. Mm-hmm. That's why sometimes having that variety, having that nostalgia, having that old school game that people haven't seen in years being posted and broadcast. That's what makes us really that original compared to the same Fort. How many times people play Fortnite over and over, or any of these gun games and shoot and kill each other? After a while, it gets monotonous. I mean, at least with retro gaming and stuff like that, you have such a variety to go with. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with retro alone, you have plenty of content to cover there. I alone have so much things to cover. I don't even know where to start or where to even schedule what to even schedule during the day. I just change my schedule on the spot because there's this game that just comes by and I wanted to play it. I'll just play it on stream. That's how it goes for me, at least. And that's the disappointing part in any streaming platform, whether it's Twitch. At least in YouTube, it's a lot better, I think. But it's YouTube is. We all know what we have, what problems we have with YouTube with regards to copyright and shit like that.
Yep.
But at least with YouTube, you have that variety. In Facebook, it's just this unending monotony that you just start to lose hope and delete that app from your phone because it's no longer entertaining at all. And I hope I'm doing my job here in retro, not only in Retro Revolution but in streaming in general, to introduce guys to games, not only because it has good art style and it's God of War, but also because I love indies as well. I love any types of games. I love Fire Emblem, strategic games. Every game I that I am interested with, I want to show to the world because that's my passion. I want to show people that you could also have this as your passion. Yep. And then let's talk about it later.
It just comes down to just you doing something that you love. I totally get that. There's nothing wrong with being who you are on here, enjoying what you get to do and love what you get to do. But at the same time, it's also an audience out there you want to cater to. You as an audience that want to sit there and enjoy the experience with you.
Yeah. You're always looking for that audience. The reason why you stream is you're always looking for that community, for that audience. And then from there, you grow that community. But at the same time, speaking from experience, once you start growing that community, that's also the start of the drama because a lot of people will have ideal versions of you presenting to them. And there will be different perspectives of that. And on the streamer's part, it's gonna be confusing and it's gonna be pressure filled. On the viewer part, people will just leave and then just tell shit about you, and that's the sad part. I guess this is what's happening with the bot issue. I guess this is the part where I think this viewer has an ideal version of Retro Revolution and he's not getting it.
Correct.
So I like to think it that way rather than call
the guy's clueless, brother.
You know what it is.
He is.
You know what it really.
Why am I on the big screen right now?
I'm loving it. It's awesome.
Yeah, guys, I just got booted out. What happened?
With all the both.
Why am I spinning around?
Booyaka, booyaka, Mr. Mysterious. Booyaka, booyaka, 619. What you gonna do when he comes for you?
I'm just having fun. Listen, at the end of the day, and I'm just going to clear it up with this and call it a show for me at least. Look, if you don't like what we do, that's it. Just move on. That's all.
Just unsubscribe, yeah.
Unsubscribe, unfollow, whatever you got to do. I mean, we love what we do here at Retro Revolution. We love taking the time out of our day to entertain you, to sit down and converse with you, because there's so many days that people have a bad day and they want to turn on something and then they go, oh wow, Retro Revolution is playing DuckTales, let me check them out. And then you find out that the stream is just as cool as the game itself, and then you sit there and you build a relationship with your audience. That's what it is. That's all you want to do here. If you don't like it, unfortunately that we do that, and maybe this is just not the place for you to be. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's like divorce. If you're against it, then don't get one.
Now, just to let you know, on a side note, don't tell my wife that one.
She'll get ideas, right?
Yeah. Great idea, Joe Fell. Thanks. Real quickly, just want to let everybody know on the side, if you do become a supporter here on Retro Revolution, being a part of it, we're starting to show the next upcoming Battle Wheel box. Actually, we're going to be doing a live show for that on August 31st. So if you're a supporter in the month of August, you're automatically entered into the Battle Wheel box. And we already shown one of the items. I just picked up another item today that's actually a complete in-box game. I'm not going to show it live unless you're a supporter. You will have a private video sent over to you in the supporter area to see what live game that's going to be tomorrow. So honestly, being a supporter here at Retro Revolution, we're starting to really give back some really cool prizes, some really good entertainment. The FTP will open up this Friday finally. I absolutely have it tested. It works out great. So some of the really cool ROMs that you've seen that we do on Retro Revolution will be available there. A lot of people have been asking about that Turtles game. I'll make sure that's one of the games that we put up there. And like I said, guys, look, we do this because we love. I mean, look at me. I'm wearing a freaking mask. I look like a freaking retard right now. And I'm not going to.
And how old are we?
I'm 41. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to knock
exactly.
It out, But we're having
this is what we are.
We're having the time of our lives. So everyone else that should be doing this right now, just enjoy yourself. And that's all it's about. If you don't like what we do, then turn the channel. That's it. Get out.
That's it. You guys can't see the background, but I'm driving Brian nuts with this hat I got on.
Oh, forget it. You want me to strangle him when I see him live on? You want to see a live beatdown on the on Retro Expo? wait till I check out Chad and his hat over there. You know, fucking Yankees. Anyway, but seriously, guys, all kidding aside, you know, we love what we do here, and again, thank you to everybody that's out there. I'm telling you, thank you. Without you guys.
Anyways, guys, I just got booted out earlier. What happened?
It was you. That's what it was.
I don't know.
Okay.
You got right, man.
Okay,
just started spreading
the
love.
ladies couldn't handle it. You got kicked, man. The ladies couldn't handle it, dude.
So Sila Goodlet, Sila Goodlet, saying a supporter from When to When. So just to let you guys real quickly, every person that's entered as a supporter / subscriber for the month is entered into these battle wheels. So if you're a consistent subscriber, you're entered into every single battle wheel we do for the supporter / subscriber way. And that's including Patreon. We still have Patreon members that put in. So if you happen to, let's say, double dip and put in Patreon and on Facebook, you get double the spots for being a Retro Revolution subscriber and supporter. So just so you know as well. But, you know, of course, we always do the freeloader wheel too. So I always, you know, we listen, without viewers, we have nothing. Just remember that. So we like to get back to our freeloaders. I mean, free viewers. What I'm saying, freeloader. We call it the freeloader wheel, you know. And listen, it's all just a joke and a tease. But, you know, we always try to put something nice. And of course, the Doge is always hanging out right in the battle use. So it's not like it's like a total. But, you know, again, about supporters, you know, we love it. It's a great thing, and every little, and honestly, the money that the supporters and subscribers bring in here, you know, go towards making these projects bigger, better. You know, getting the equipment that we need to, you know, provide a better quality stream. So that's what it's for. We're not sitting there going, oh, okay, let me go pay the electric bill. No, we all have jobs here. Every one of these guys in this room have a job. You know, we bust our own ass and pay our own bills. This is just an additive bonus to give back to the community on top of increasing, you know, our quality streams here to, you know, maybe one of us doesn't have a Nintendo Switch, you know, then we'll put the money towards that, and they get the Switch so they can provide you the quality streams that you guys like because you like that streamer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's basically how it works. But also, we like to give a lot back to the community, saying thank you for what you're doing, for what you're, you know, being a part of. And that's what it's. I mean, I can't explain it anymore.
That's it, brother.
Seriously.
That's it. Yeah. Scylla, Goodlet, you are a subscriber. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're pretty sure you're subscribed. Yeah, you're in right now. Like I said, Scylla is in every battle wheel currently until if ever unsubscribes. She's pretty much in every one of them. So August 1, and also there might be a secret one coming up this Friday that no one should know about unless you're a subscriber. So, you know, I can't tell you everything out there, but I can at least give you a little bit of a secret, you know. So we may have a special quick wheel or something of that nature.
A quickie?
A quickie.
That sounds tasty.
Yeah.
Don't tell my wife that.
Anyway.
All right, so how do I get myself off the main screen here? Because
I'm
kind of tired of looking at myself going, "Oh yeah, you know
yeah, we got Sexual Mysterious on the screen, baby."
Sexual Mysterious.
Sexual Mysterious.
So are we on the promotion section of this podcast already? So
yeah, I don't know how the hell. Who's running the stream? I mean, that's
not me. I usually run it, but not today.
Yeah, it's not me, so I don't know. It's whoever's running it's gotta handle that, brother. He's doing it on purpose.
I know he's doing it on purpose. I know that already. You know what I gotta say? Look at these.
Hey, by the way, guys.
Kiss my ass, you know. You
and also, guys, I would like to apologize for earlier.
That's nothing, no. It's all right.
It's okay. It's
if you don't get it out, it'll kill you on the inside. Trust me, right, Tito?
Yeah, that's very, very. I can relate to that a lot. And you know, there are periods that we are hurting, and we should just let ourselves hurt, keep hurting until it feels numb. You don't force yourself to go numb. You don't tell a person to don't feel pain because it's not your pain for you to, you know, to impose to other people. So that's okay if you're feeling better by you know letting it out. Our pleasure.
Yeah. Haters, Kajanus, baby. Drag 'em.
Amen.
Drag 'em.
All right. So what do we talk about now? Since I got all that evil anger out, you know?
I'm going to stream a horror game tonight, guys.
Which one?
You have to come by. You have to come by later tonight. It's a very, very special horror game. You have to watch it.
Is it a
Is
U.S.
this
or
nighttime by your time, bro?
Nighttime my time. That's going to be morning your time. Be sure to prepare your diapers.
I know you
probably
guys be at work,
one.
but I'll try to check in.
Bruce Harmon is saying, "Wait, Mr. Mysterious with the Lucha House Party."
That's right.
I forget what character. I forget whose mask this really is. There's a
It
there's
looks
a name.
like Ray's almost, but
No.
it's not.
Mysterio
Ray.
has a cross on every
Wait,
one.
is that Ultimo Dragon?
No, Ultimate Dragon. No, because I have ears.
Ears.
See the cat
Oh,
ears?
that's from. That's one of the Lucha House Party guys.
No, it's not. It has
It's not Sin Cara, and it's not the other guy either. There's no way.
When I showed you guys on the Amazon, it tells you who it is.
I
got it. I really got it because of the M. You see the M? The M.
Yeah, I love it.
It's the only reason why I really bought it. It was no it would just make more sense because at this point, like when we do Dragamania, I'm gonna be wearing this across.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's all. For this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to conceal my identity from everybody, from all the the people that want to know who I am now.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Mysterious. So.
I don't know you. Who are you?
You know what, Brian? I had a plan tonight and it failed because I couldn't find it. Somewhere in this damn house, I actually have a Sting mask, white lines, and I was gonna wear it as a mask of the face paint, and I was gonna come in wearing it just to mess with you because I knew you were gonna wear that, and I
Sorry, was it a stink mask?
Sting.
A stink
mask.
Stink. Not a stink. No, not stink. Sting.
Okay,
Stink, like a
Like the crow. It looks like the crow.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
I
thought it was a stink mask.
No, I wouldn't put it on then.
I wanted to ask what a stink mask is. You put it on your mask to make you.
Yeah.
No, I thought it's
Hey,
gonna
we
make
got a
stink.
Robert Villarreal accent. Is that a Fusion Thunder Liger? Is that his mask?
Let me take a look real quickly. I'll tell you who it is. Give me a second.
Robert's saying Tiger Mask, and I think he's thinking.
Well, it is a tiger mask. I forget which one it is. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Let me look at my orders.
From WCW days.
Let's see. Raphael 66 Tiger Wrestling Mask Luchador. It's from Tiger Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
It's another rendition of you know who Tiger Mask is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it is. It's another it's one of his masks, basically.
Dude, if I could get my hands on one, I would love to do Dragamania wearing a La Parka mask.
Holy crap.
Look on Amazon.
You are
I'll type
huge.
on
I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, let's see. But I'd love to get a La Parka mask. See, that was the chairman of WCW. And if you don't know what I mean, look up La Parka at WCW. You'll see.
Dude, it's like $18. Seriously.
He beat the shit out of everybody with a steel chair. It was amazing.
Dude, it's $18 for the mask right now.
Really? All right, I'm jumping on Amazon.
Pro Fit. Yeah, it's on Amazon right now. La Parka Lucha
Yeah, that's
all right,
what I
TC,
heard
you can take me over because I gotta go to work, and I'm not gonna wear this mask going to work. All right, they'll look at me and go.
Oh, we're going to work with you, brother. Oh yeah.
Bruce saying no, it's not Lindsay Dorado. It's definitely or Lindsay Dorito. That's what they called them recently. Yeah, Kevin Flint's correct. It is Tiger Mask. It's one of the Tiger Mask renditions. I think it's when he was in his dark stage or something like that. I forget. But wherever the case may be. So I'm about to log off, T. That's why I want you to take me off of the thing because I gotta go to work, dude.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed around like 12 o'clock.
Oh no.
As well.
So I guess that's it for our breakdown.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and again, guys, like I said, I didn't mean to jump crazy into it. I just had to get it off because it was just after I did my battle wheel show. I haven't done anything up until today, and I just had to just get it all out. Once I got it, I'm fine now. I'm back to my normal self. So very.
I got it, Brian.
I won't bring it up anymore. I'd rather, and Joe Phil brings a good point. These type of shows that we talk about should be about the video games, about the general community of things that are going on in the positive route, and also, just entertainment. Shouldn't be about this crap, So I will never use that again.
And also, this will be the last time mentioning that too, as well. So I'm really sorry, guys.
No need to say sorry.
It's too late to apologize.
Oh, no, don't.
It's too late.
All right.
Hey, listen, I used to sing that on karaoke, just to let you know.
Hey, Brian, I got it coming Friday.
What?
I got one coming Friday.
What do you got one coming? Oh, you ordered it?
Oh, yeah.
See, told you, man. $15, can't beat it. 18.
I got a little different one, but you'll see. I got a more elegant.
There's a ton of them, I say.
This one has the hood and all. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So I officially have to go. But what happens when I X out? Does it go back to your thing? I mean, I'm curious.
It'll be one of us randomly that'll pop in.
Well, I'm officially out. You guys enjoy yourselves and see what happens. Come willing to take risks.
Okay.
See, guys, this will show you all right here how Retro Revolution really is. I think this conversation, we forgot that we were even freaking on the stream. We're just sitting there bullshitting, and we actually all get along, and we're actually all friends.
Hell yeah.
Well, at first I was kind of not as what's the word? Snarky during these streams, but I kind of got used to you guys. So I mean, coming from a different land here.
Yeah, brother, you know that.
Of course, and I really did feel that. And whatever happened last Saturday, I already thank the people who helped me, but especially I'm gonna thank Retro Revolution because a comeback's not gonna happen if not for RR. So Retro Revolution. So yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
But I promise not to stream another God of War game. I'm not gonna be fully dependent on God of War just to get numbers, and I'm not super dependent on numbers at all. It's just an erratic thing that happened.
Exactly. It's like the reason why I want to join because I want to share the entertainment, trying to share people how I can entertain, and trying to put quality not only on live streams but also in what's called game reviews as well, because I do love to do game reviews. I always put them out. I'm thinking about doing them weekly or bi-weekly and stuff.
Take the bull by the horns and do PC Builder Simulator if you really have the balls for it.
Oh my god.
Who's first? Why can't I?
Third, I don't know.
I've been looking for the first placer because I'm second actually.
They're way up there.
I mean, according to the map, he's like, oh yeah, is he the blue guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
So get this, guys. Make sure I'm still updated. Through a Windows recent update, instead of having to dig through your settings, if memory serves me here, they brought back the mixer from Windows 7 for the audio. I'm not even kidding. It's like you double click your normal sound icon, not if you have a third party. I figured out why my gameplay volume is so down. It's not an update. Skype is bringing down the volume a lot. I forget where in sound options or Skype options that's dumbed it down, but nonetheless, they have brought back the volume mixer that people have been bitching about ever since they got rid of Windows 7. I know, minor nerd moment. I'm excited.
Right on.
There we go.
I don't know why I'm posting on the camera. I keep on doing this if I don't have anything to say. But yeah. Hey, any new games this week, guys, that you could recommend?
Like I said, Astro Train.
Is it this week?
For the Switch, yep.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. And I already know about Fire Emblem Three Houses. I know there are a lot of people streaming this game.
Yep. Me included. I streamed it last week.
I need to get back to Kingdom Hearts 3. I've touched it for a minute and haven't been back since.
Can you tell us the story of the entire Kingdom Hearts saga?
I wish I could. There are two types of Kingdom Hearts players: those who played every game and go, "What is going on?" Those who played none of the games except for the third one and going, "What's going on?" So, yeah, I really wish I could help more on that. I'm more of a Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger story guy, but that I can clear up.
That is a lot more straightforward, especially Chrono Trigger.
See, Mario is my favorite franchise, but Chrono Trigger is my favorite game of all time. Forever will be.
Yeah, I agree. I will agree with you.
I mean, Chrono Cross would have been a great game had I not called it Chrono Cross.
Yeah. And ooh, sorry. And you wouldn't want to touch Chrono Trigger, right? Like no masters and no.
I would be cool with that, but the thing is with Chrono Trigger, just like Final Fantasy VII that they're redoing, Chrono Trigger. I'm not saying I want a remake of it. I would like an HD remaster, just where you leave alone the sound effects, you leave alone the battle system, just pop it into HD, clean it up. Somebody was working on it years ago and released it. They were working on it as an unfinished project, and they got a cease and desist, and nobody wanted to touch it since. But it was looking ridiculously great. It was running on an Unreal Engine 4 or something. Every little pixel they've been working on in the details, and it's just like, man, why send them a cease and desist? Hire that person. Like, come on. Amazing.
Most probably because they're already doing something about it.
You know, I forget what year it came out. Was it like 95 or something? And maybe 2025 they could have some big anniversary release of it. I really don't want to wait that long, but, you know, it's one of those things that I've played so much Chrono Trigger over the years that it works fairly well on my SNES Classic Edition for the sound effects because it's really close. But every other system, if I want to play the hardware, I've got to stuff. The sound effects are off on every version of it. The PlayStation, the DS is really bad. I can't even listen to. I have to turn the volume off on my DS. The reason being is not the music, but the sound effect processor was being used. It was a Sony processor chip, and no one's been able to recreate it just right yet. So they really have got to take that game and pull the samples off of it and reuse it. So I don't know. Where did everybody go?
So yeah, guys, I just went out to just show you.
So
all the versions that he mentioned, I have all copies of it. This is the SNES version of Chrono Trigger, and this is the PlayStation version.
Got it.
And then also the DS version.
Yep,
so,
got all of those.
Yeah. And actually, I played this on stream. I can't remember when. I guess last April. I used my analog NT. You should get one if you really want to experience it. Like the sound effects are on point on your HD TV. It's fantastic there, and also streamable because of Elgato.
Yeah, for sure. I have my streaming desk with all my little minis sitting here. I'm still waiting to see the reviews of the Genesis Classic Edition because I got burned on the PlayStation Classic paying almost $90, and then they dropped him like to 20, and I'm like,
yeah.
And I wanted to be able to mod them like the Super and the other ones, but you can't mod them without leaving a stupid USB stick in it. And I'm like, I have kids. I don't want to leave a USB stick in it. I want to mod the games on the hardware itself, and I've not seen anybody do that as of yet without like getting out a soldering gun or some crazy crap like that. So. The Genesis Classic, as long as the review comes out solid, I'd like to get one because I don't think anything needs to be done to it. It looks like it's on point.
Yeah. As long as it's not the 80... Was it 82 or 80 consoles? it should be good.
Yeah.
How about that? How about
I will say the other one that's coming out soon, the Neo Geo Mini, has my eye because growing up as a kid, when I go to like pizza parlors, they always had these Neo Geo games that I loved to play. So I'd be curious to see if they've got like some of the games I used to play come out for that. I might be interested in picking one up because it's like a flashback to my childhood.
Definitely. And also the PC Engine. PC Engine. TurboGrafx Mini as well.
Yeah. TurboGrafx, the only thing I ever knew about TurboGrafx was the Bonk's Adventure, which was kind of always entertaining to me. That's what I always look at little kids with bald heads. I'm like, oh, look, it's Bonk. And people are like, what are you talking about? I'm like, generation gap, damn it.
and what else? Ooh, damn it. Sorry. Well, I can go first. Who's always first? Grizz?
No, I'm in third right now.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I'm fifth right now. Dead last.
On my last race, I was so distracted, I didn't even know what I was doing.
Yeah, so are we ending the stream right now, or?
Sure.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I mean,
we'll end the breakdown now. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. We had some fun on this one. Oh yeah. Anyway,
yes.
Drag him.
Prism.
Are we off now? Off air? Are we off air?
Probably not completely. I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't see our faces anymore on stream. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're still live for a hot second. We're probably just being talked to with the outro music going on.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, forget the Yankees fan.
Because I'm gonna talk to Mike. Because you know what, dude? It's okay. It's okay to rant about stuff. But having experienced the same thing myself, that people slandered me. It started becoming like a bait as well for people to tell stories about.
I don't think it's charged enough. All right, boys, I'm gonna bounce. See you later. Yo. Okay, let's put this in the chat real quick. There's the American League and the National League. There is a ton of teams. Unless you're from New York, you cannot like the Yankees, man. You can go with the Mets or anybody else.
Yes, I can because I don't have a team in Louisiana. So yes, I can. This is it right here, baby. You see that? Thibodeau. Hey, so that's what I buy. I'm gonna put Cajun across. And then the next one I buy, I'm gonna put Grizz. And I'm gonna wear that one every day. I'm fucking with you, but no. This is my team, dude. It's always been my team.
Yeah, well, you can like money all you want, I guess. All right.
Hey, boys, man, I love money.
I'm gonna bounce, guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Later,
yeah.
Thanks, man.
Drag him.
What was I saying? Oh, okay. So yeah, Mike, just don't give them fuel. Don't give them fuel to slander you further. Because the more you make it public, the more you make the conflict public, the more that they will be enjoying it, and you shouldn't let them enjoy it. I mean, I'm super thankful that TC was around because he was the one I could talk to when I was going through things, and I didn't need to put it on public. So just don't give them the benefit of picking up clips from you and then like making fun of you. And also, we both have conditions. I'm also manic depressive, so I'm just trying to. We all have our quirks.
I've been through depression. I did have anxiety. I've been diagnosed with autism. Like I'm slightly autistic. But it's got to a point that I feel like all this has been going on with me. I just really lost touch of everything. And
yeah.
Thanks to all this crap, I lost every single morality I have.
I feel you, bro. I feel you because but do think that you're not alone in this because you guys have you have us. Yeah. You have us here, so you can always chat.
Yeah, hell yeah, Mike. You always got friends, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, that's you, TC.
You know where I'm at, brother. I'm right there on your friends list.
Yeah, TC.
Is TC here? TC?
I was about to say. I just wanted to ask if anyone could just add me back into the into the contributors group. Like as an administrator in Retro Revolution.
Well, it takes an administrator to do that, so you would need an administrator.
What's that?
You would need an administrator to do it.
Set it up.
You're an editor. Me, I'm editor on the page.
Editor, yeah, editor.
Yeah, I'm an editor also.
I'm hearing.